Hey, Madhu is going to speak to you something about wrapper is more expensive than the product. I think he has a fantastic anecdote of it. Please go ahead, Madhu.
Yeah, so in the FMCG industry, that's what, so one of the things which I always, quote is, in FMCG industry, this lower trade as a business has, I always call this as the wrapper is expensive than the gift inside. The business what you get from this industry and the kind of task involved, the complexity, what you get out of the business is much lesser. Just to give you a comparison, around 80% of the universe means the number of outlets would give you 20 to 30% of the revenue of the FMCG. That's the kind of mehnat we call, the efforts you'll have to put it in to get that execution excellence in FMCG world. Just to give you one, if you need to get into analytical or little mathematical, a normal average cost to cover one smaller grocery would be coming around 100 dirham. Let me give you more specific numbers. A grocery salesman, a cost of company to the grocery salesman would be somewhere around 10 to 12,000. Isn't it, Akhil?
Around that period,
yes. I'm talking about cost to company. It includes his vehicle, it includes his team leader.
Everybody's got it, right?
The whole cost to company is coming around 12,000, and he would be covering around 120, 140 outlets.
Average around that, yeah.
So if you consider that way, per outlet comes around 100 dirham cost of coverage per outlet. Yeah. Now, it varies from company to company, and category to category. For example, when I was selling SIM cards, you can keep around 1 lakh rupees of SIM cards in a briefcase. The same when I moved to a biscuit company, I need this kind of a room to keep 1 lakh rupees worth of stock. So it varies from category to category, but in general, this is applicable. Now coming back to that 100 dirham per cost of coverage per outlet. Now let's see what is the buying and how much am I getting from that outlet. Every outlet, the lower trade outlet or grocery, typically gives around 250 to 300 dirhams worth of order value. And the gross margin varies from 5% to 20%, 25%. Consider on a higher side, 20%, 25% on a 200, 300 dirhams, you get around, if you consider 20%, around 50 dirhams on a 250 value drop size. Whereas the cost of coverage was around 100. Now think about it. For every 50 dirham earning, I'm spending 100 dirham. That's where I call the wrapper is expensive than the gift inside. So what's the solution for that? You'll have to really, really optimize the only channel. If you get it right, you are double tick in an FMCG industry. That's lower.